What's good, YouTube? This is the overlay that I said I was going to do earlier in reference to my most recent video, but I deleted it because I had audio issues within it. I didn't know that I muted my mic, but at the end of the day, what you're looking at right here, you see the map of Mercator. As far as that right there, that's the map of Mercator, the full map. I told y'all I would do an overlay with my stuff so that I could, just in case, just to see where things line up, because I haven't done so yet. I did one vaguely, but I didn't really, I was just playing and focusing on the North Pole aspect. So if this is the Mercator map of the North Pole, and I have already told y'all and showed y'all that with the Nazca star, the Estrella, that it is basically, the Polaris, At the end of the day, when you take this map right here and overlay it like this on this, pay attention to everything is lining up just like the Nazca lines. It's crazy. So look at the 1 and the 8 and the 1 and the 8. Pay attention to the red line. The red line is going straight through. What that line is, I don't know. I don't know what half of these lines even mean. All I'm looking at is everything that's lining up where it's lining up. So at the end of the day, that red line is going through my work on the 1 and the 8, straight in the center like you see with the 0 and 9. This isn't by chance, man. Look, this is the second time that something is lining up directly with my work besides the Nazca lines. So it's going straight through the center. Now, of course, this is all a drawing, okay? So it's not going to map up 100% on point. This is two different, his stuff is a drawing and my stuff is a drawing. The map is a drawing and mine is a drawing. But it's through the grid that everything is able to be at least, come out directly on point. It's through our human errors and everything that you're going to see even just a small, slight, even centimeter of it off. But that's what I'm saying and mentioning that. That's obsolete. This stuff is lining up right on point. So that's just one thing, the red line. So pay attention to the next circle. The next circle that you see goes right around under that red line, and it's going through the 7 and 2 on the 1 and the 8. So look at the 7 and the 2, and it's going right through the center, just like on the Nazca lines. Okay? Then, if you pay attention to the red 4 and 5, which I'm going to highlight for you, it's lining up right at the edge, weirdly. Every one of them lands at the edge of some land for whatever reason. And then, yeah, that's really weird to me. It stands out. But I basically made sure that I cut things off as far as the circle at the 1 and the 8, just like you would do with the Nazca lines. That's why I did that. And when I say cut off the circle, I'm going to put arrows or hands right here pointing at what I'm talking about so you can see. That's why I stopped it right there. And also, it's not really just because I stopped it right there. That's where it lined up at, because, mind you, all I had to do was line up what you see right here. The center, the 0909, because that's really what I was showing the lineup, the perfect lineup is all about. Look at where the rivers right there split. As far as the fractal and rivers that I brought up in the previous video, you see those rivers splitting right there, but the same exact thing happens if you look at my 0 and 9. It's the same thing, a splitting. And if you zoomed into that, it would be fractal. It would only be 0s and 9s at the end of that. That's a fact. And 4s and 5s. So that's pretty much, and then as well, one last thing, the corners. Look at where I cut things off, but as well, what's on the outside. Everything is color-coded like it is for a reason. So as you're seeing the yellow on the outside, the yellow circles, it's the same exact thing as the yellow squares that I have. as far as this 7 and 2. So it's crazy how everything color coded came out to be the same, and I didn't mimic this map. So